I decided to pursue a career in law because it gives me an opportunity to help people. When a client chooses us to represent them, they're entrusting us with a huge responsibility. It's our goal to exceed their expectations with our personalized service and to help them to achieve the best possible recovery to compensate them for their injuries.
That's where we come in. We come in and we solve that problem for them and really set them on the right track in order to try and get back to what their life was like before the accident happened.
All right. Welcome to the Dale and Cat Show. I'm looking over this way because we got Mr. Magoo in here, and he's half blind. And he's probably going to knock everything over there. So
well,
Magoo,
him don't see
you stay out of the way. Again, hey guys, welcome to the Dale and Cat Show. I'm Dale.
I'm Cat.
What is going on? And we got our cat, Mr. Magoo, over here. He's a little trip.
Yeah, he is.
He's like one of them little needy cats. How is everybody doing out there on a Thursday night? And
Welcome.
It is what?
And it's Friday Eve.
Friday Eve. Thank God for coming up for Friday.
Oh, man.
Holy smokes. Again, this is Dale and Cat Show, keeping it old school. Let's see who we got out there. What's going on out there, everybody? There's Erica.
Hey.
Look at that.
Hi, Erica. Nice to see you, love.
She's been missing in action for a while, but she did message us, say, I'm watching the cat over because I don't trust him. He'll knock something off.
Well.
Angie, how you doing? Says good evening,
Hi,
my
Angie.
friends. Jeannie, how you doing? Good to see you guys out there.
Jeannie.
Hey, everybody, get out there, share this video, and let everybody know we are live. Got a great guest tonight. We got Darren Gresty going to be coming on the show, and
you know what? We need to tell everybody too. Don't forget about our Instagram page.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Follow
Go
us on Instagram,
check us out.
Facebook.
Yeah, what else we got? YouTube.
Yeah.
Man, I was talking to, well, I wasn't talking to two Indians. I keep on looking at the cat because I know he's going to do something.
About the kitty.
He's going to do something. I can guarantee
Talk
it.
to our family.
But I'm like, watch it. Easy there, Mr. Magoo.
Easy.
If anybody knows Mr. Magoo, remember that old cartoon? He's always doing something. Now look at him. He's going to settle down there, kitty.
He's all right. He's okay.
Donna Blaine, how you doing? So
Hi, Donna.
I lost track of what I was talking about because I know he's going to do something messed up. Anyway, so
you know what? We need to offer our prayers to Louisiana and Texas.
Yeah.
For recovery.
All right, hold on a second.
You're going to take him out?
Oh. Holy smokes. Hey. Here, take that kitty out of here.
Oh.
All right, 1 second, folks. He was stuck there. Everything I told you, he had a whole paw full of stuff.
Well, he don't mean anything. Yeah. He's a Siamese too, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, show him he's blind. Look at it. He talks too.
Yeah, he talks.
He
talks. He's a talker.
Hey, let's see. Oh, we got somebody new. Said, I'm new to the show. I'm Darren Gresty's neighbor from Florida. We sure do miss him and Brenda here on Holiday. He's going to be on the show here about 20 after. And well, hey, welcome there.
Thanks for joining us.
We're in Florida also. Where you at? I know he was telling me earlier that he used to live in Clearwater, so that's cool. I love Clearwater.
Yeah,
Clearwater is beautiful.
It is very.
Donna
nice.
Bland says, "How you both feeling?" I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm feeling pretty good.
You feeling pretty good?
Yes.
I'm feeling pretty good. Finally, jeez. Hey, there's Mike Longberg. How you doing? That cat.
Mike.
That's a big cat. Well, that's all he does is eat. He can't.
You guys, excuse me for a second.
He can't see anything but the food bowl. Excuse the craziness, guys. Here from starting the show, we should know better than let the cats in here because they get in. Okay, he's a fat cat. I tell you what, that's all he does, right? Is eat.
Well,
and then she wants to give him more cookies. She got
that's his favorite. He loves cookies.
She gives him biscuits. So when when cat comes home, the cat wants more biscuits. And anyways, guys, hey, thanks for joining us here on the Dale and Cat Show. We got rid of one cat. I'll keep this.
I'm the only cat left.
Yeah, I'll keep this cat in here with us anyways. But holy smokes. Okay, so hey guys, again, welcome to the show. Here we are. We are live. You never know what's going to happen on the live show, and that's it. Again, what we were saying, definitely our condolences and prayers going out to everybody that's been affected with this storm. Oh, there's like 1 and 2 and what, like, is there a couple more coming behind them?
Well, they're unsure. There's a couple coming from Africa, but that's where they stem from anyway. But
it's crazy.
They're way out there.
All right. He says he's in Pasco County. All right. And Donna Bland, how is your daughter? Oh, yeah. So I want to thank everybody for the prayers for my daughter. She's just like her daddy. She's I don't know, like we're on the same cycle. When I got kidney stones, she gets kidney stones. And I posted on there. I said, I wish we made diamonds.
No kidding. Or gold
or
nuggets.
something. Boy, I tell you, now she's got one. It's a 5. What is it?
Millimeters.
5 millimeter. One's a 2 millimeter. So she's home. Hopefully Hopefully she can pass them. If anybody, we talked about having them kidney stones. If you guys ever had one, you know what we're talking about. You don't want them. There's Don. There's Lois Fugate. Lois, how you doing? Good to see you out there. We're trying to get this show on the road, man. I got all distracted with that cat.
Oh, stop.
Get out there, kitty, Mr. Magoo. He is a fat cat. I bet that thing. Remember when we first got him?
Yeah, they were
kind of scrawny and everything, and now all they do is eat. Like I say, he's blind, but he sure knows where to find that food bowl. But anyways, guys, we got a great show. We got Darren. He's going to come on here with MTS Footpegs. He's got a great design. He's got it patented, and I'm going to let him tell you that story later on. And a lot of safety features and stuff. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great talking to him. I know we were supposed to have him on the show a couple of weeks ago, but hey, life and kidney stones. The world of kidney stones with Dale Garza. So here's Erica saying hi. Let's see who's out there, everybody. Let us know where you guys are watching from, where you guys are at. And Lois, how you doing? Nikki Gresty Bray, how you doing? Says hi, Jen Frost. And I just had surgery, had to have a 2 millimeter and a 4 millimeter removed, and it's not fun. They sure do hurt like heck. Did you have the surgery? I know I had what 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. My
worst part is getting the stent. I don't want a stent.
I know.
I don't want to take it out. It hurts. If you guys the men, I don't know if it's different with the women, but the men know what I'm talking about. Man, I guess no fun anyways, having kidney stones at all. Nikki Gresty, hey, Bray, how you guys doing there? Sherry, good to see you out there.
Hi, Sherry.
She got the shirts. It only took us a couple of months to get them to you.
I'm so sorry about that. But Andrew, we've got to send Andrew his, and we've got a little something special. Yeah. We're going to send to Andrew, too.
Sending all the way to Australia. Right. I haven't had my Persian cat now for a month. She is still trying to adjust.
I love
Persians. You want a Siamese?
No.
There's Valerie Smith. How you doing, Valerie Smith? Says, hi, guys. Glad you're better. Dale Cat took good care of you. She is. She spoils me. I tell you what. She is the best. See, look at my hand. Look at that. That's what you call a labor of love. She sewed that on by hand. and that's a thick hat, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I still have a blister.
She's probably got a blister, but she sewed that on there by hand, man. She went old school. I love you, baby.
I love you too, honey.
That's what you call labor of love, man. She just went there and started sewing that on there, and that's it. I like it. Thank you, Kat. Love you.
I got another patch to do too, don't I?
Yeah, you sure do. I just got me another hat, and you're going to have to put the flag on it. Boy, she's going old school on me. Let's see who we got. Alan Henley, how you doing out there? I've seen a stone in a jar. Scary. I was just thinking about it. That's not the problem. It's the stent that's got to come out. I'm telling you. There, Erica loves her shirt. Well, we're not mailing shirts anymore. We've already figured out that we're the worst at doing that, So if you guys are in Florida, come over to Scooter Haven. You definitely get you a shirt there.
Yeah, we'll be happy to. Or you can come to the house.
Come to the house. Or
we'll come meet you somewhere.
We're terrible at mailing stuff. Time we get off of work and do everything else, it's just, you know how how life is, guys. Let's see. Sherry says it's all good. I'm so happy. Thank you.
You're very welcome, Sherry, and thank you for your patience.
I have the left catheter in me. Oh my God, for 10 days I would wish it my horse. And
you had to have a catheter in too.
Yeah, a couple times. Well, I know, man. Shoo. Then Donna says, hi, Valerie Smith. Good to see you out there, Valerie. We got some things we're going to talk about, what we got going on with Valerie. And we're going to bring, actually, we got some birthdays. Let's do some birthdays, Kat.
Yeah, and if anybody out here has any birthdays that you'd like us to announce, you're more than welcome to an up and coming birthday you'd like us to announce. Just send us a quick little message and we'll be happy to put it out there.
All right. So we do got some birthdays today, and then let's go ahead and get them. I wrote them on here, Kat. Made it a little bit easier there for us.
There you go.
All right. Well, happy birthday to Kelly Crenshaw Sawyer, which we need to get over her so we can get a room over to Super 8 there in October when we get to Indiana. So happy birthday, Kelly Crenshaw. Chris Schaefer, the singer of the Y Store. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday, man. Shannon Foster. You remember Shannon Foster?
I sure
Man, he
do.
used to go down in the Riley pool and jump off the high dive, from the high dive down to the springboard out into the pool. Man, that was back in the 70s. Yeah. Joanna Cole Wakefield, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Dave Gary Gus. I hope I said that right. Happy birthday to you. Laura Christopher Johnson, happy birthday to you. And look at there, Anthony Cole.
Happy
birthday, Anthony. And look at there. My granddaughter had her 11th birthday yesterday. Lexi Garza, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Lexi. I hope she likes her present. Did she like it?
Oh, yeah. She got we got her some lights and like what are they? Kind of
like a rope light?
Rope lights or whatever. So she's getting at that age where she wants all that stuff there, you know. So, but she didn't get to celebrate her birthday because her mommy had the kidney stones and was in the hospital. So we're going to go see the kids this weekend over in Plant City and spend some time with them. And it's been a while since we got to see the kids. So
no, I haven't seen.
No. Well, since this Corona stuff been going on around, and I can't go out and do anything, but we've been going some places, you know. We're not scared. we've been social distancing like we are now, you know, kind of keeping away and everything. But yeah, we just
I know, like in bed, we've got like 8,000 pillows in there.
Oh no, we got a king size bed. I don't even see you. You know, you're way on there on the other side. You know, and then got a big giant.
I'm over here by the Serta label.
Then you got a big old giant pillow in front of you. Anyways, guys, hey, we got some stuff going on. Let me put some of these pictures up in there, and we're going to bring old Darren on here. He's got a lot to talk about. Let's see what we got going on here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Over there, the Screwy Louie Scooter Haven coming up on Labor Day weekend. Hopefully I can read that. Friday, September the 4th, karaoke. From 7 to 10, Saturday, September the 5th, 2-lane blacktop. I got my hats the other day. Cool. Thanks them guys. They're great. I can't wait to hear them. From 1 to 5. Sniper's going to be from 6 to 10. They got a lot of things going on. Also, end of the summer pool party. So all that good stuff. 10s for 10 man. So if you guys want to check out all these events, let me tell you how you can do that. Go down to Rider Now magazine. The new edition in September is out already. So go to www.ridernowmagazine.com and you can check out all the great events that I'm getting ready to show you up here. We got a few more. I want to, look at here.
Oh, yeah.
This is, I believe it's their annual fundraiser, Suncoast Brotherhood. That's the TJ Sutton takes care of all that. The benefit to Steve Chamberlain, 50 Legs. That's going to be September the 13th from 12 to 6 at Bellissimo's. Going to have raffles.
Good food too.
Oh, they got good food. Raffles, drawings, 50/50s, excellent food. And Tommy Rocks is going to be playing there. I did message Tommy Rocks, and hopefully we can get him on our show in a couple of weeks before that happens.
Oh, good. I hope so.
I'm just waiting for his reply back and see what's going to happen there. So don't miss it. Tommy Rocks live Sunday, September the 13th from 3 to 6 p.m. He's going to be at Bellissimo's. We got to see him at Scooter Haven.
We did.
Oh, man. He does Nothing Fancy, Leonard Skinner, one of the best Leonard Skinner tribute bands around. Excellent. I'll tell you, we saw him. I've heard him on YouTube and stuff, but we got to see him in person, man. I tell you what, these guys killed it. They rocked.
Oh, yeah.
And also coming up, let's see what we else got coming up here. Oh, over at Quaker Steak and Lube, September the 20th, Kenny Wilkerson of Nova Rex, Rockin' Recipe for Autism. He's going to be doing another book signing. It says, come party with Rider Now Magazine TV and the Dale and Cat Show at the media table. I believe G Love's going to be there, and I think the producer Tara's going to be there. So we're just gonna have a good time. So if you guys
had a great time with them when we were all hanging out in the media tent at Scooter Haven a couple weekends ago.
So if you guys are in the area, in the Clearwater area, go check it out. Quaker Steak and Lube. I think it's right across the street from Bert's Barracuda. So we definitely, I want to go back over to Bert's and check that place out.
I do too.
We went over there with Scotty.
Oh yeah.
There was Scotty. Scotty took us over there. We were there about, I don't know, 5 minutes. And we started walking around. He said, let's go. We just got here, dude. Hold on, man. Anyway, let's see what else we got going on. We got the 9/11 Memorial Ride coming up. Rockin' the Road Show's putting this on, guys. Like I say, I can't read all that, but the best thing you can do is go to ridernowmagazine.com. Check it out. The new edition of September. Rockin' Road Show made the cover on there. There's the centerfold. I want to be on the centerfold sometime. I was on the centerfold of Mad Magazine. Or was it a cartoon strip or something like that, I think. But anyways, and let's see what we got going on there. Hey, we got some people out there. Let's see, let's acknowledge some people, and then we're gonna bring Darren out there because he's looking all spiffy down there in the green room.
Donna says happy birthday, everyone.
Donna says happy birthday to everybody out there. Happy birthday. Jenny Bray says yep. Jimmy. I don't know what she's saying. Yep, maybe because of those kidney stones. I don't know. Happy birthday, everyone. Having a birthday. Exactly. And prayers out to everybody that needs prayers. I know a lot of people need prayers, and we all need prayers.
We all, absolutely. That's what I was just going to say. We all need prayers.
Everybody needs some. There's nothing wrong with having some prayers, boy, and I ain't afraid to give them out either. Nope. So, hello from Canada. Hey.
Nice to have you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for joining us from Canada. Good to see you out there.
Please hit that share button.
There's Connie Lackey.
Hi, Connie.
Lackey. Hey, how you doing there? We're going to see you over there on September 20th, so that's going to be fun. We're just going to have a good time.
Oh, we are.
Anytime we're out there with the Rider Now magazine and the crew, man, we just have a blast, man. So we're looking forward to it. So if you guys are out there, you guys catching this on the replay, come on out. Please, check it out.
Join us. Stop by the media tent and say hello.
Also, we want to thank Fran Haas for sponsoring the Dale and Cat show. She's just such a great person. She does everything in the biker community. What a great soul. So if you guys
very giving.
Oh yes, yeah, so I need to put that banner up, Cat. I forgot. There we go.
Yay!
Let's see. We'll get some more comments up here before we get Darren on here because he got some stuff we want to talk about.
Yes.
On the cover of the Rolling Stone. Do you want to think of that? I bet it came right to your head, didn't it?
It did. I can't get bassy like that, though.
Great balls of fire. Connie Lackey says, yeah, Battle of the Bands, yeah. And, man, I got me a shirt from Pop Belly Stallions while we were over at Scooter Haven. I'll have to wear that over there at that Battle of the Bands, too. So.
I ought to fix mine up.
This is Darren's baby sister. All right. Well, you hang on there, baby sister, because he's going to come up and he's going to sell himself. That's why I said just give it all out there. Tell everything you got on there, brother. All right, Dale and Kat, you look great. Well, thank you, Lisa. Good to see you. Lisa. She was out there singing with Tommy Rocks over there. Yep. That was cool. So it was Simple Man. We love you, Darren. I'm a big lunch paid by Rider Now. Woo! So we get lunch.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking forward to that. They do have good food over there at Quaker Steak and Lube.
Oh, yeah. That was very good.
Real good. It's a cool place, man. I like it, man. So I'm looking forward to going out there. Okay, we got Franz Haas is the best. She is the best. Valerie says, hi, Lisa, Marie, and Connie. I think we're down to the last of it. I just want to get all the comments out. And I know Darren's on here, and we're going to bring Darren up because he's got a lot of stuff he wants to talk about. And I'm interested in seeing his invention. And he's got a reason why he come up with this idea. But I wanted him to tell the story, and we're going to bring him up here. So everybody, with no further ado, let's bring on Darren Gresty. What's going on, Darren?
How y'all doing? Hi, Dale. Hi, Miss Cat.
Hi there.
How you doing, brother, man? How did you guys I know you're in Houston, right?
Yes, sir.
So you, like you said, you dodged the bullet.
We dodged a bullet, but I hate to say it. When we dodge a bullet, somebody else takes a direct hit from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's bittersweet. We missed it, but sorry for the other ones who were in the way of it.
Yeah, I saw Lake Charles is really, really taking a bad hit.
Yeah.
Lake Charles,
Louisiana.
No, Louisiana,
Yeah.
Louisiana getting bad. So,
Mhm.
well,
Yeah,
I'm
my
glad
wife's
you're-
got family out there too, so we're a little concerned about them getting it.
Definitely in our prayers.
Well, I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you're safe, Darren, and I'm glad that we're able to talk tonight. I know we had you scheduled a couple of weeks ago, but due to kidney stones, they weren't diamonds, they were kidney stones. But we got you on the show tonight, and look like you got some family here and stuff. And first, Darren, go ahead and introduce yourself and let people know who you are and what your idea came up with. So,
All right, my name is Darren Gresty. I'm the patent holder of MTS Footpegs, and I'm going to explain how I come up with this idea and why my footpegs are different and more unusual than anybody else and probably anything that you've ever seen before. And for those who have never seen a patent, this is actually what the United States Patent Office actually
Oh,
sent.
wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty?
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. And it's, there's all pages on what has to go in there. But, a lot of people, when they do a patent, they only get patent pending. The government only goes so far. So a few and far in between actually get the full-blown patent. So my patent attorney called me the day after Christmas and said it was an unusual thing that the government allowed me to have. Because you can tweak patents like everybody knows. The only reason they can't tweak mine, the government gave me a patent on a view. So with that being said, nobody can change a view of a side of a bike, a 35 or 45-degree angle. What I did is, if just to give you a little update on stats, there's 48% of motorcycle riders get in an accident at a four corners. Out of that 48%, 78% happen on a left-hand turn.
Hmm.
That being said, you're also 29% more chance of being a fatal accident on a motorcycle than any car.
Mhm.
So, me being a rider, my boss used to tell me up in New York, Darren, there's two kind of riders. There's ones who crashed and those who were going to. I used to really believe in that, but I've been in a bad wreck myself, and my wife is in the medical field, and she happened to be on the scene when they were air flighting me out. So she saw me get loaded into that helicopter. So it was a rough ride for my wife too as well. So it took me a few years to get over it and recover it. I've got a lot of hardware in me. I still rub that cross every time I get on the back of that bike now. But it was a thing was, would I ever ride again? One, because my wife, as I say, is in that medical field and she's not the biggest fan of it, and I don't blame her for that one. But what happened is I was going down the road and my front caliper let go and it locked the front end completely up. And it was holding on to that one. I've got 11 screws, 2 nuts and bolts, and through the whole collarbone. I broke my shoulder blade in 6 places, 6 ribs, and punctured my lung. They entered an ambulance when my wife got there, and she thought that's how they'd take me. They told her, no, I probably wouldn't make it to the hospital, so they were waiting for the helicopter to come and get me. Lo and behold, when they were loading me in the helicopter, my wife was wanting to sell my bike on the side of the road. And here I am, I'm asking the paramedic, can you take a picture of it? He asked me why. I said, I want to know if it's rideable again. And my wife wanted to actually kill you that day. So that being said, I came up with something which is very unusual. I made LED lighted motorcycle footpegs in 4 floorboards. Why I am different on there, if you ever notice, and we've all been there, when you're at a stop sign, you cannot tell a motorcycle is turning in front of you. You can see the lights in the front and the lights from the very back. There's really nothing on the market which says, hey, I'm turning in front of you. Keep your butt there and let me make it. So with the left-hand turns being 78% of accidents, one of the things people don't realize is the 3 major things are an amputation, because you get hit by that car on that left-hand turn. You get slammed to the ground when you're not wearing a helmet and you have brain injury. One of the worst ones, which is a common occurrence, what happens, you become paralyzed because you twist your spine on that real 30-mile-an-hour impact. So when I got ready to ride again, I told my wife I wanted to ride. She's, a little hesitant about it. She didn't really want me to ride. So I said to her, well, how about if I could make it, safer to ride? And I would ride out in the country, or I would, go somewhere where there's not a lot of traffic. She said to me, well, you still got to go through them red lights. You still got to go through them stop signs. That's where the dangerous spots are. So lo and behold, I said, how about if I could make those intersections safer? Would you feel better about me getting on there? She said, absolutely. Well, I'm a machinist and I'm a fabricator. So every intersection I came up to, that dirty thinking just kept coming. I kept looking at motorcycles and looking at motorcycles. Finally, I said to her, hey, you see that motorcycle turn in front of us? You can't tell, can you? She says, no. I go, well, how's this one? I'm going to make that different. So lo and behold, MTS Footpegs stands for made to see.
Made to
So
see.
now where I am different. I have a 35-degree angle, so you can see at the stop sign. I have lights in the very front of my floorboards at the 35-degree angle and 90-degree down the length of the bike. So they're white going down that road until you hit the turn signal. Once you hit that turn signal, they start blinking, and I will have a little demonstration. But keep in mind, I've also gone back to the drawing board. I'm putting rubber grommets in there. Some of the long distance riders told me they want to see, even though I have rubber pads underneath where you can't see for the look, they told me it's a psychological feeling. They want to see that and feel that rubber under the foot. So I went back to the drawing board and I put them in there, but they're not on my prototypes. Now my website is really being redone a little bit right now. Everything costs money. This COVID really slowed us down a little bit financially. Just getting the parts, getting the materials out became a pain in the butt. I've just bought a CNC mill for my garage. I just bought a lathe. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep fabrication product costs down so I can give that to the people, hand the love back to them. You can like something, and if you cannot afford that product, you're not going to buy it. I don't care how much you like it. So if I can make it where you can afford it, you're going to buy it. But eventually I'm going to do some really higher custom work for people who really want to spend more money. But right now I need the average guy, the average Joe like me, you, and everybody listening in the great USA to be able to afford these things. Now, here's one of the things I've come up with a little bit right now. As I said, this is a product right here. You can kind of see my stuff like this, but here's a board. If you put them on like this, you can see like this. But what's unique is on this, they will start blinking when I want them to start blinking when you turn a turn signal on. That is the usual thing. You can see them at all angles.
Nice.
There is nothing like that on the market. Another thing I want to add, I am an American-made product. I make them right here in Houston, Texas. They're made out of solid billet aluminum. There's no castings. They're 100% waterproof. I have plug and play, so I'm not voiding anybody's warranties. They're easy to install at home. I'm getting into a Harley Davidson, actually Ranch Harley Davidson up in Bryan College is going to let me be the first one. They told me, usually they will not let a little guy like me in there, but they said I got such a great idea. They do not want to be left behind. Now there's one or two local Houston Harley dealers have found out about my idea and want me to go talk to them. I've talked to one local once. So I will be eventually by the end of the year, I will be in Harley Davidson shop. Yeah, so it's a unique thing in there. But right now, as I say, I'm tweaking a couple things to get it done. I do have a website. I am still selling these stuff right now. I'm trying to sell them, as I say, reasonably priced, but I also have some like round ones, which you can kind of see as you go like this. They're an American-made MTS. Right in the very end of these round ones, they will light up, and you can see them in the daylight. You can see them at nighttime real well. My friends know when I'm coming down the road. Here's another one, a different style. I got American-made here, but I also have my MTS down here on the ends of these. Now they're pretty bright, and as I say, you can be in the sunlight, and you still will see these things blinking on the side of it. As I say, people do know my motorcycle. It's really unique to see. I've got a lot of compliments on it, but as I said, it is a quality product. I'm not selling no junk. I do not want to sell junk. There is another set, like a couple of my little things. I have one here, which, like just my regular ones, but I'll show you something else in a minute. Now, here's another one, a friend of mine, Tommy Fenner, in out of Clearwater. He's in the motorcycle world. He'll be having these on there, and he rides a Road Glide, and it's an 08. So he's one of the first ones to be riding in Florida with these, which should be next month. He's been waiting for a little while for them, so he's been pretty patient. And another guy, you might have heard this one. Some people out there might have heard a guy called Outlaw Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a set coming out for him too as well. And while I'm on about this, I'm also would like to send you a set out there, Dale, and light you up too, make you safer in that intersection if you don't mind. I'd give you a set.
Welcome
Yeah.
now, definitely.
Yeah.
And I want to say, Darren, what I like about what you're talking about, because you're saying you want to do this, you want to make it affordable. To me, what I'm getting out of you is that you want to make sure people are safe.
Correct.
It's not about the money. I'm not getting that from you. It's not about the money. Money's nice,
Yeah.
but I'm seeing that you want to make sure somebody's safe. Somebody can see, because I know I've been hit also, and like I say, there's always a time something's going to happen. And I was at an intersection and somebody pulled out in front of me. So I know it happens, and what I'm seeing from you is that you just want to make sure people are safe. You want to give them an American made product.
Correct.
All power to you, brother. Man. Good quality work. And you're doing it all there in Houston. There's no problem in Houston.
Nope. A lot of people tell me, why don't I send them out and I get cast irons made and it'd be cheaper for me. I said, there's that key word right there. Cheaper. I don't want cheaper. I would rather make a little less money, but make a lot more times. I want those people to be able to afford this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing I'm really stressing on this one. Also, as I say, the plug and play is huge. You just literally reach under your gas tank. You take Harley's switch out. You plug mine in, and you plug Harley right in the back of mine. I don't void these warranties, which is a huge thing. That's one of the things Ranch Harley Davidson really inquired me to go and do it. I kept pounding the pavement, and that's why they're letting me in there, because they said for a little guy, you usually don't get into a Harley. You got to have a big name, like Kerry Aiken, stuff like this. You need that. But they're allowing me in with such a great idea, and that's why I'm really proud of it. And I've worked really, really hard on this. I think it's a great idea, a super safety factor. I'm going to be selling them. The price is on there. But if anybody mentions you, and I will leave my number, if I can say it on the air,
sure.
It's 281-616-1195. If you mention your show or you guys, I'm giving free shipping out to you. To anybody in the continental USA, I'm giving it right there, and I'm also giving 25% off.
Oh,
wow. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. And eventually, what I'm trying to work with is right now, I can't really say it. I'm working with some nonprofit group right now to some of the money that I'm going to be saving from you guys. I'm going to pass it on to people who have been injured in motorcycle accidents.
Aww.
So I'm going to go that way. It's, as I say, money's nice, but there's other things in life. Don't go there. Being a person, I know besides that accident, what it can financially cost you. I was out of work for like a year. It's a financial toll. It put a burden on me, my wife. It put a burden on my company I worked for. It put a burden on really slowing me down. I should be that much farther ahead on this idea. I'm not, but as I say, right now, it's a chance I might even have a job in a couple weeks. And as funny as it sounds, I'm kind of hoping it's not, so I can go full time in my shop. I really think I'll be all right on this once I get going. But
so we can go to www.mtsfootpegs.com. We can get your number there also.
Absolutely, sir.
Okay.
And as I say, I'll even personally take the phone calls from people, and especially if they mention you guys, man, I'll take care of y'all. And I do a lot of donations as well. I do from Wounded Warriors, Thin Blue Lines. I've done underprivileged kids, animal shelters. I mean, I've donated a lot of sets, but I get feedback from the people who I've gave donations to, and they've said pretty good. The first time I brought them out, there was a bidding war on there. The very first round set I brought out, it was a really great feeling. I mean, they were bidding on it and having a war for it. But that was for the Lions Club. That was underprivileged kids. That was from San Zanzito Motorcycle Club, and it was nice to have a bidding war onto it. It made me feel really good, and it put some money in some kids' pockets for the handicapped kids.
And so, hey, Darren, I do have a question for you. Now, sure. I know you're talking about on Harley Davidsons. Now, you plan on being able to make these fit on all makes and models?
Absolutely. I'm going to light everybody up. I'm going to go Honda, Suzuki's, Kawasaki's, Trons, you name it. I'm going to get it one way or another. So people who have motorcycles, man, I will be able to get you sooner or later, and I'm hoping sooner than later.
Exactly.
Because your lives are all at stake as well. As far as I'm concerned,
Oh,
your lives matter as well, right?
Yeah.
Even them Hondas.
bless,
Yeah.
bless your heart.
Yes, I know.
Can I have that phone number again so that I can post your number?
Absolutely. It's 281
Uh-huh.
616
Uh-huh.
1195.
Oh, so sorry. 281.
616
Uh-huh.
1195. Sorry if I get going a little fast. I got that Yankee accent ready to roll.
You've just been everywhere. You've what, from New York, then went to Florida, then
I moved around a little bit. Being a machinist, you can go anywhere you want.
yeah.
And I hate to say it, I just went and changed stuff. I didn't have any kids, so I just traveled a little bit, tried seeing stuff like this. And then when I met my wife, I was just ready to leave out of Texas. And then I met her, and I hung around a little while, and I'm like, best move I ever did was stay. So she moved to Florida with me for a little while in Clearwater. That's how I met some people out there, Denisha and Tommy Fenner, and a couple other people were real great people. I kind of miss them. But 2 years, 2 days, she says, I'm ready to go back home. We have grandkids in Houston now, so I ain't going nowhere out of Houston. I'm locked down now, which is good because I've got some great grandkids. I'm loving them, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Real quick, Darren.
Yes, sir.
I hear something.
It's not me.
Real quick here, Valerie Smith, she's with Writer Now magazine. She's the owner of it. And look, if you read it, it says, please contact Writer Now for a free ad about your desire to help others.
Miss Valerie, I'll be contacting you, hon. I promise you on that one. And as I say, let's get the word out to people and let's make these people safer because, you know, it's win, lose, or draw. If it's you're right or wrong on a motorcycle, you're the one who's suffering when you go down. And
yeah,
that's one of the problems. You know, we've all been there. We all know somebody who's been hit. Laying up, it's not a fun thing to go visit people in hospital. As I said, my poor wife saw me care flighted. Thank God for Herman Memorial. They saved my life. I probably shouldn't have lived, but I bless those nurses and doctors. So, you know, I can help them out as well. But I also, on my round foot pegs, just to let you know, I can do a yellow lights up front, but I can put them into a blinker for extra $30. I add another electronic piece on there, so they blink like a car blinker in the front as well. I've got pink for breast cancer awareness and the gals riding bikes. I also got blue for the thin blue line. So I'm trying to lay everybody up. And as I say, I'm right now, Houston, the police department kind of knows about this. I've talked to a couple of them. I'm trying to get the red and blue lights flashing for them right on the foot pegs and help light them up. So we're trying to help everybody out we can.
Hey, that would be a great.
Oh,
that would
yeah.
be a great account there. You know, if you get the police
No
department light them all
Yep.
up.
Like they said, the one I talked to said, you know, you don't realize how many policemen. And I don't know if you know this here in the state of Texas. I don't know if it's like this. In the state of Texas, a police motorcycle owns their own motorcycles. It's not like the police cars. I was shocked when they said that. So they have to. It comes out of their paychecks, even though it says police on the side of it. They have to pay for that motorcycle. So I'm like, how about if I give you guys some donations? And I was going to give them just basically cost of it to help light them up because the stuff they put up with from the public too, they really need some love themselves.
Absolutely.
I tell you, Darren, it is an awesome thing what you're doing. You know, like
Oh
you say,
my
we've all known somebody that's been in a bad accident, and probably, you know, with these lights could probably save somebody, you know, somebody's life. I know what was about almost 3 years ago. My brother, he was hit also. It was at nighttime.
Yep, he was
and
T-bone.
broadside T-bone, and his leg was twisted all the way around his head and everything. And they had to fly him, and it does put a burden on him and everybody else. And you know, I mean, we took him in, and we had to, and he's back to working, back riding now, you know, and
he's lucky too, just like yourself, lucky to be alive.
Lucky to be alive, you know, and so something like this can save somebody's life, you know, it's so visual that you can see it, especially with the LED lights.
Oh yeah,
correct, and they're pretty bright. Even in the sunlight, you can see them. That's where when I go to be a vendor at these shops, people go, well, can you see them in the daylight? So what I do is I point my bike directly into the sunlight. And so you tell me. So when they see it, they're like, wow, I can't even believe you can see them blinking as much, more than you can the stock ones on the front ones. They're like, that's unreal. But I'm also a firm believer as the man upstairs is the only one who knows when he's pulling you the trigger. If it wasn't for that action, I would never have come across. that's why I dedicate my Footpegs to my wife, man, because if it wasn't for her, I would have just kept getting on the back and riding. I wouldn't have really thought about safety. It's, I'm a thick-headed guy. I'm a typical guy. I'm back at it, but if it wasn't for her, then I would not have really come up with this idea, and I probably am going to hopefully save a lot of lives. And one person said to me, "What do you think this is worth?" I said, "It's $1 million idea." They said to me, "Why do you say it's $1 million idea?" I said, "Well, all you got to do is save one person in an accident, and the insurance company can come up with $1 million."
Exactly.
When you think about it, the hospitals, the lawsuits, the doctors, the time off of work. So that's why I believe I'm on $1 million idea.
That's awesome, man. Wow. And you're doing such a great
Thank
work.
you.
Like I say, you talked about the man upstairs, there's always a reason why, and there's always another plan, sometimes, you wonder, wow, I'm getting taken out because there's a reason why. He's got you here to save other lives, so it's a great thing, and it's a great honor.
Thank you. And I appreciate you letting me on and talking about it, but I also want to give a shout out to Lisa Barnes, because Lisa was the one who told me about you guys a few months back, and I never heard of you, and she says, try to get on and talk to these guys because you're a bigot of the motorcycle, and that's how I started following you and whatnot. So thanks, Miss Barnes.
Yeah, we love Lisa.
We do. We haven't talked to her.
I know. We haven't talked. She would call in every once in a while and let us know what she's going on in her trips, and she's just going around everywhere. And God bless her.
She's somewhere else.
she's on the go, man. So more power to her, and we just love her to death. And she just so she just have that sweet little voice, and she's just a doll. I love her. I always kid about her because I don't like frogs. The frogs, but she's the only frog I love.
Yeah, she's a good girl. So I appreciate her telling me about you guys because it helped me out getting on through there. But as I said, I've had a couple of people, actually Canada tapped in today because they knew I was on your show. So a couple of people now in Canada know about you. That one right there, Amanda Blick, was my cousin. Hey, guys.
Wow. Hey,
yeah, it says A.
She came down to the Lone Star Rally with me to help me out because with my wife being a nurse, she could not really go to the rally with me and take time off. So my cousin flew in from Canada to help me out.
Oh,
so
cool.
She was trying to come down this one, but it got canceled. So, but maybe in the next round, you may see me out in Florida on one of your rallies out there. I'm going to try to get out there. So. Yeah, I'll let you know about it.
Yeah, we were talking before the show, and you were living in Clearwater.
Correct. Yep, Clearwater, Dunedin area.
Yeah.
But before I forget too, and another thing what I have, which is also patented right now, is on the back boards and foot pegs. I also have brake lights. So you got one more set of brake lights. You can see them when they're up and when they're down. And I'm also working on right now, it's really hard to get this going, is I'm working on some strobe lights. So they'll be strobing too. So they'll be blinking coming down that road. So I'm hoping, but it's a little bit of electrical issues here or there, and they've just got to be right before I put them on the product or the product on the market to people.
That's awesome.
What about the sheriff's department there?
Well, that's what we're working on the motorcycles, but with the Footpegs, I'm going to do the red and blues, and I am going to work with the Houston Police Department, and they're going to help spread me out. They said once I get in there, because there's a lot of them, San Antonio's, there are a lot of Dallas police. My wife is from Dallas. So that's why you see that cowboy stuff in the background. And actually the little onesie you're seeing on there, that was my nephew. I got that 21 years ago, and you can see it right there.
Yes.
Also actually on my arm, tattooed on my arm. Unfortunately, he committed suicide, and it holds a dear place in my heart. So I'm proud that you can see that over my shoulder, because that sits here all the time. So, and I probably made my sister cry because she didn't know that was going to be seen in the background.
Well, there it is. Look at that.
Thank you. I appreciate you for giving me this time and whatnot. I really do appreciate it. And
we appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely.
We appreciate what you're doing. I mean, you're doing some great things. I'm going to pray that, God just lifts you up, and that he gives you these accounts, especially in the police department. I think that's going to fly there. I mean,
what about the horses? People ride horses.
You could what?
Yes, people ride horses. You could put it on the saddle or the stirrups.
I'll let somebody else take that one.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not.
Before you know it, you're going to have you putting them on the buggies for the Amish.
I'm from Amish country, and So I've seen that, and I've seen it's kind of funny the trunk flags and stuff on the back of them. So it's kind of neat. But thank you so much, and I appreciate you guys for giving me some time. And I am going to get you a set of foot pegs as well on the boards. And I'll on a personal time, I'm going to ask you what you ride, and I'm going to go because everyone's just a little different, between the baggers,
Yeah.
the glides, everything has a different plug-in. They're all basically there's 3 different types. I just need to know your years and whatnot, and I'll get you set out there. I'm going to be making some back floor boards to go along right with the front ones as well, so they go in style on that one.
That's awesome.
And I'll get you some customized ones. I'll get you Cat and Dale on them.
Oh, that's cool, man.
That is so nice. I love it.
But I am coming out with the next batch. It is going to have, people are telling me I can't put an American flag on there because I had an American flag on them. They're like, man, I don't want to step on the American flag. You got people like that, and I understand. I got to respect that. Yeah, I got to watch what the customers are looking for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So then I was going to put an eagle flying down holding the flag, but then I got to worry about Screaming Eagle getting mad at me trying to sue me.
Oh.
I have a good idea.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, let's beat everybody and do the same thing. So I am putting the outline of the United States of America on it, and I'm putting American made right on there. And I am proud of an American made product, and I'm proud of the USA. God bless America.
Absolutely.
God bless the
Amen.
USA, man. And keep them flags flying, everybody. Darren, I tell you what, it's been great, and it's been an honor to have you come on the show, and I'm looking to see some great things happening.
Yes.
Thank you.
Forget to get a hold of Valerie with Rider Now magazine. Get that ad in there. She's gonna put you an ad in there, buddy, because you're doing some great things.
Get on her. I'll probably talk to her tomorrow night, but I'll email her and we'll go from there. And I'll get a phone number from her and we'll go there. Thank you, because that really helps too. A lot of people see it in different areas.
Yes.
Exactly.
You got some new listeners because the people in Canada didn't know about you.
Thank you.
Hey, come on and join us.
We're throwing love around.
And Darren, this won't be your last time on the show. We're going to be bringing you back on and see how your updates are coming along. And then and I know you're going to be having new design. So anytime we're going to have you back on here, and especially talk about the safety, because, we need to talk about that,
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Nobody likes to lay on that ground. It's a hard hit. It's not the fall. It's that sudden stop what gets people, it seems like.
That's it. And we all know too well, don't we?
Yep. Thank you all. God bless you guys. And
God bless you there,
you.
Darren. Have a great night. Be safe.
You too. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That is awesome. Doing some great things out there,
No
guys.
kidding.
And you need to be seen out there.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we live in Florida, man, and a lot of times it's scary to ride out there just in the daylight and more or less at nighttime. But
on our interstate I-4, forget it.
Oh, I-4 terrible, but great idea what he's doing. He's doing things to help people. Like I said, I don't get where he's wanting. He don't want to make a whole. He don't want to get. It's not about money. I hope he get rich. I do.
I hope he does.
I hope God blesses him and 100-fold, and he makes millions. But it's because he has a good heart and he wants to make sure that people are safe, and that's really what it's all about. So that's just awesome, man. So Darren, we're looking forward to seeing all the great things you're doing.
Can't wait to have him back, and he can tell us all about all the great things that have been happening.
I hope he gets that account for like the police department. What a great idea! Put the blue and red lights on the bottom, man. That'd be what a great idea, man. But it's all about being safe out there. Be out there, being safe, riding and stuff. So hey, let's see who we got out here before we get out of here, guys. Again, we want to thank you guys for watching all the way from Canada. Hey!
Yes, thank you so much.
She says, tell Brenda Gresty I said hello and good night, everybody. Bobby13, how you doing? Good to see you guys out there from the Rock and Road Show. Just checking in to say hi. Good to see you out there. Thanks for joining us out there. Keep the rubber side down. That's it. Shiny side up, rubber side down. Great guy. God bless. I hope he gets a hold of you, Valerie. I think he's doing some great things.
Oh, he will. He'll get a hold of it.
Helping people out, man. Saving lives. If you can save a life, if those lights blind somebody, I don't think they're blinded. I think they light up the road or whatever. Yeah. It's good so you can be seen. So that's a great thing, man. I can't wait. And we're going to get a set and we'll put them on ours.
I know. That's great advertising for him.
Exactly. So
there's going to be all kinds. He needs to. And
where'd
if
you get them? Well, we got them from
exactly.
MTS.
Exactly. But he needs to send us some cards too, because people are going to say, oh, I love those. Where did you get those?
Yeah.
Good and we could just hand them a card.
Cool. Can I get some red, white, and blue ones? that look cool. But anyways, hey guys, again, we got a lot of great things coming up. Let me put some of these back on here real quick so you guys don't forget. I just seen the Rock and Roll Show, guys. Don't forget the 9/11 Memorial Ride coming up in Poker. So I can't read all that information. There's a lot of information on there. Go to ridernowmagazine.com. The September issue is out, and you can get all the information, see all the great things on there, and go check out all the great articles. It's a great magazine, and I love some of the articles that Valerie puts on there.
Oh, I know.
She says ain't nobody can compete with her.
And
they can't because she gives everything away.
Tripping with Trip, her articles that she writes for the magazine.
Yeah, she got a lot of good pictures out there.
Well, she's got a lot of great articles that she writes.
Got good stuff out there. And let's see, don't forget Tommy Rocks is going to be playing over there at Bellissimo's on Sunday, September the 13th. So that's going to be a great time. We were going to go, but I think we're going to hold off because we're going to go to Scooter Haven for Labor Day, take a break that next weekend, then head back out to for the what is it, the
19th,
right there, the Battle of the Bands finale over there. So I'm gonna have to wear my Potbelly Stallion shirt out there. You got one too,
I do.
And then over at Scooter Haven, Blacktop, 2-lane Blacktop's gonna be playing on Saturday, and I'm gonna have to wear my hat. They sent me a hat for that also, so that's good. So guys, it's been a great night. We don't want to hold everybody up. I usually stay on here for an hour, but hey, there's Erica says, thank you for a great show as always. MTS Footpegs, what a great idea. We'll definitely spread the word.
That's awesome.
Go to this website. I can put that up there again. Lois Fugate says, good night. Keep it old school. Exactly. Keep it old school, everybody.
Thank you, Lois. You too, honey.
You have to check out them at MTS. Good deal, man. That's what. Get the word out, guys. Get it out
tell
there.
Bob Hamilton.
Yeah, Dead Bob needs some on there, that's for sure.
Bless his heart.
Poor guy's had about 3 wrecks. He needs some lights or something on there. He needs like the spotlights all around. Eric HP, hope you have a great weekend. Lisa Stark, I hope we see you guys pretty soon. Great spending time with y'all.
It was good spending time with you.
I hope we're gonna see you guys over at Scooter Haven Labor Day weekend. That weekend we're gonna be just kind of chilling, having a good time. I know the last time we were there, man, we were just running back and forth and didn't have time to really spend with anybody. So and that's kind of,
I got to get you to that video. I've got a great, when she was singing Simple Man.
Yeah. So what a great show. Thanks, Darren. You're awesome. Dale and Kat, thank you. And I hope you have a great weekend. And Donna, we'll be seeing you in October for the reunion. So we're looking forward to that. And Darren is down there saying thanks from MTS Footpegs. Darren, thanks for joining us on the show. Glad we finally got you on. I know it's been a minute. So Valerie says, love you guys. A great show.
Too, Valerie.
I think we're going to go ahead and get out of here, Kat, and make it a short evening for tonight. Everybody, don't forget to just call somebody, tell them you love them. Keep it old school. Stay safe out there, whatever you're doing. I know next week's Labor Day, so have a good time. If you guys get a chance, if you're in the area, we're going to be over at Scooter Havens, just chilling out and having a good time and hanging out with some friends. So come and join us. It's always a good time over there. With that being said, Kat, what do you say we get out of here?
All right.
All right, guys. Everybody have a great weekend. We love you. Peace. God bless.
Keep it old school.
Keep it old school. Later.
Get the motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever